This event is an opportunity for our MedQuest students who are in high school, the opportunity to play victims in a scenario that's been planned out by the municipalities, the firefighters, and a number of different first responder organizations in order to test their emergency plans as well as develop some of their skill sets and give them a safe opportunity to do their training. The setup of the event was taking place in order to give the environment of a downburst.
Okay, just keep holding your leg and we'll get help. I gotta check the severity of others first. Okay. Okay! Find something to prop this. Everybody calm down for a second, okay?
Our hope was that we could work with our surrounding municipalities. We also brought in MedQuest, Ontario Hydro, and we built a realistic simulation of what it would look like to have a tornado come through a conservation area. In doing so, we had approximately 25 injured students, actors, that were done up with makeup. We relied on the OPP, EMS for Huron County. We had a bunch of evaluators that were walking around, judging, seeing where we can improve for the future, so that if we can learn any mistakes from this, we're better prepared should it happen again in North Huron.
So the disaster is that a storm struck while a group of kids was at their last soccer practice. And so my role is I'm the parent chaperone who thought that everyone needed to get on the bus. But the storm struck too soon and I ended up being crushed by it. So all of the injuries that we're seeing are caused by the storm.
Well, I'm supposed to be out here fishing on my day off like I do every week. And then the downpour happens and I get the fence post through the shoulder, the fishing hook goes in my cheek. And hopefully they'll come and find me soon, but if not, I'll be sitting out here for a while. I got the script yesterday, so I just reviewed what was wrong with me and how I'm supposed to act about it. And then came here, got makeup, and here I am.
The 2 hours that we've run this thing, we probably put at least a good 20-30 hours into it. That involves meeting with the EMS and everyone, and then for us, the medical students, we set up all of the patient profiles, their illnesses, what their vitals would be, and how they would progress if their illness wasn't treated, and then kind of seeing how they would react to EMS and creating their character.
Help my son! Help him, he's
I have
really
an officer
hurt!
with the son, okay?
No, help him, he's hurt!
I have an officer with him, okay? Alright? I'm concerned about you right now, okay?
I'm fine, I'm just a little cold.
The training that this offers, it's a very safe environment for the different players to get a sense of how they work together and how they deal with certain situations before this kind of a disaster might actually happen. So they're able to test out a lot of those kinds of things like communications very often.
Yeah, that's great.
He did say that she hit her head.
Are you able to
He
move
ended up
and walk
falling.
on your own?
He was okay.
I want you to kind of go to that man over there in the yellow blanket for me, okay?
Perfect.
Here, I got to give you something here first, okay?
You guys have a triage area then to the side?
Yes, we do.
Every person who's working here, be it a first responder, public works, chances are they'll deal with something in their career that kind of stresses them. With this scenario, they're dealing with 25 patients, a lot of trees down, overturned buses. This is, I'd hate to say worst case, but it's not certainly a good case scenario.
The Township of North Huron, the Township of Howick, and the municipality of Morris-Turnberry decided to team together with the County of Huron and Health Kick to fulfill our requirement for 2013. It was a valuable training exercise for all municipalities, holding a realistic exercise involving multi-agencies. All 3 municipalities in the county opened their emergency operations center for their respective municipalities. We were linked via webcam and the live broadcast from the disaster site.
Workers in Huron County, I guess we had a disaster here, like a real life disaster here a couple years ago, and doing this from now on is a way that they can practice and work out all the kinks in how they operate, and to find themselves in unexpected situations. It gives them the training, especially for volunteers, to give them the kind of training that they won't get anywhere else.
For the MedQuest students, it gives them a real opportunity to see in action the first responders, and since they're interested in medical and healthcare careers, they need to see the interwovenness of the relationships of first responders and the types of careers that maybe they're interested in.
It's going to make them better and stronger moving forward. And it's also built partnerships where, you know, Wingham Police versus OPP, they're working together. Howick, North Huron, Morris-Turnberry Fire are all working together as a group, and it builds a good communication.